with a quick recap. I know nothing really seriously happened last session. However, we did get to know a few things. What was the biggest things that we went over with you guys? Like, what was the biggest thing for you?
On a heading.
All right, so that's one for Jacob. You guys are finally going somewhere. What was the why did we use all those cookies? And hey, you left early, so there was this time as you can see, Nina and everyone has used all their cookies up. You guys remember?
For Miko to identify the necklace, I think.
Was it the IU necklace?
No, yeah, it was the stone. It's not a necklace.
Was it the stone?
Stone.
Yeah.
Wait, it was wait, you guys spent all those cookies for that stone and then it triggered and then
he got possessed.
Well, right. we didn't draw a +1, so
yeah, okay. Okay. So that's what pretty much happened in A.
That cat just chilling.
Okay.
Like well there was other stuff. So I mean there was the whole thing with Muna and I guess Rosie had a convo. I don't know why, but they did. I guess he just clocked that Rosie was. I think Muna was just trying to see if there was any magical inclination towards Rosie's change of mood and Cog's change of mood. I guess Nox and Briar did their thing, right? Or was that last session or was that 2 sessions ago? Can't remember.
Both.
Yeah, but then you retconned the conversation we had with Al there.
What conversation?
Right. The one where we convinced him that I was Nox, but he's no longer convinced of
that. I was. That was never a retcon. It was just because he does not get it. Like he's not good at getting it. You're gonna have to do it a few times for him to actually finally understand. We ended it with a hug, but
he has some little brain damage.
Yeah, like we ended it with a hug, but it was never intentionally, like he was never like fully on board. I guess, did you share the memory with him, Nina? I forget.
Not yet, because he didn't tell me once. I said if he tells me once again.
Where's Nox? Where's his brother? Okay.
Yeah.
I think he did that 10 times already.
Yeah. You're right. He did it on the way back.
No, on the ship because he voted for it. I voted for it, and he didn't.
And he was tired by then. He was just rolling people back and forth. Oh yes, and then the dinosaurs got fed and all that. Okay. Am I missing anything important here? No. Okay. Well,
I mean, Cog said he wanted to go to that place to leave the crew permanently. Rosie, right, during the conversation with Muna, also stated that she also wanted to leave the crew.
That's correct.
Yeah,
that's correct. Okay. Anything else? All right, cool. So.
Cog also wanted to donate Sandara's share of the gold to the Church of Besmara.
That is correct in Little Opera. However, outside of Little Opera, however, that if they're gonna leave the crew, that's not gonna be something that their Cog is going to be able to do himself. So. It was the tension's there, but it's gonna be up to you guys if you guys ever decide to go through with that. Did I give you a location actually?
You did, but you didn't mark it on the map.
I don't know who did the Fort Knox thing, but it's fucking epic.
That's probably Jacob.
Oh, it was Nina.
Oh, it was Nina. Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
Think I can draw that one?
You
All
just put a picture there.
So you guys don't know the location of Little Opera, right? Right now, that's
We do.
you do.
Yeah. You showed us.
It's. Well, I don't. I guess
You just-
why is it not on the map? It never saved then. Shoot.
It's a different map. It's not this one.
I'm
No,
on the
he's
other.
on the other one. He just
Okay.
hasn't moved us over.
Yeah, not yet. Not yet. All right. So we are starting on the boat. We have decided where to head to
Yep.
on the boat.
Ship.
On the ship, on the boat. So
Or as Dante likes to say, potato, potato.
Potato, tomato.
yeah, he says potato, tomato, which
Yeah, well, it's the same.
it's not.
No!
That's the whole point, Nina.
That's
What
the
the fuck?
point.
That's you're missing the entire point by saying that. All right. Let's see. Here we go. Trusty old boogie. So we are leaving. That was an interesting one, isn't it? Where did that come from? All right. Anyways, all right. We are. Where are your tokens? My goodness, what's happening? Where did
We're
your?
just like right
We were
outside.
here.
What happened to it? It feels like somebody like came in here and like deleted shit.
Hi, Michael.
Maybe might have been him.
And someone stole our ship again.
Wait, what was the icon of the ship? Did it look like a ship or did it look like somebody's head?
It was the sea gale. I mean, we have a picture of it.
So it was a token.
Look there, right there.
Did you make
That was
this?
not a token.
Yeah, I equipped the sea gale with picture and token.
Oh, that's really nice. Okay. So are you the one who deleted the other token?
No, I couldn't interact with the other token.
Oh, okay, all right. Is like I didn't know if you were like, hey, let's delete this one, and then Cal has to use this other token. All right.
I did this ages ago when we got the sea gale.
Okay, let's see. I need to do something really quickly for this. Disable grid snapping. Gotta make it a little bit smaller. All right, so you guys floated off about maybe half a day. Oh no, we said like a full day out of Goat's Head, including you guys like getting into the boat.
Paradise Island.
No,
you guys
sent
managed
them
to
like on a boat.
You're right,
there,
but
I got a bit of wood. Walked to
then
the beach.
we should name this then.
Paradise Island.
A what?
Paradise Island.
Oh, you vote
Right
for it. Is it
there.
paradise or is it pair of dice? Paradise. Pair of dice. Okay.
Yes.
It's a fucking terrible name. I almost hate you for that name.
I believe it was Mikkel's idea.
No,
I don't know whose idea was it, but it's like a bunch of dads on this island. Terrible. All right, so Pair of Dice Island. It's 0 out of 5 stars, y'all. Because obviously there's nothing on this island. Okay. Can somebody measure from? I'll change the battery in my headset real quick. Could somebody measure from Paradise Island to Tidewater Rock, please, on the map? Are you guys on the map? Okay, you are.
Gotcha.
Wait, who's y'all navigator? Who's the navigator here?
That's Jacob.
Wait, no,
No,
not Jake.
no,
not the
no,
crew,
it's not.
But who's
Oh,
the who's
Nina.
an actual navigator of the crew?
Oh no, I thought the one who's
Hey.
doing the line you're asking that.
No, no,
Jacob
no,
is
no.
drawing the line.
The
I guess
person,
Nina is our
Briar.
navigator, but I'm not.
The character
I'm
who's
not sure
doing-
Briar's very good at it though.
the character who's doing the navigating should be drawing the line.
And
So-
Briar has taken possession of the map.
Brian
that's
has the
fine.
spyglass
I
and the
didn't
map.
take possession of
Okay.
the map.
Delete this line here.
No,
Alright.
that line is okay.
Nope. You
Why?
have to draw it as Briar's the navigator.
I don't know how.
And I guess we have to follow whatever you draw.
That's mean.
You're just crashing into other
So Nina,
islands.
when you pick the ruler, you would select no snapping on the grid thing.
Oh,
Then you
No
drag it
snapping.
from where you want it, and then holding down the button, holding down left click all the way, and then if you want to snap to a different location, like change direction, you do a right click, and then you can continue like
Oh.
snapping different ways. And if you wanted to stay on the map without having to hold down the button, you hold down shift and then you let go.
so like this.
Yep.
Shift.
I look how everyone's just like, oh.
So how do you do the thing where the token follows the route you drew?
Oh, that's you
That's
gotta hold down Q.
if you select the token and you start dragging it around and you press Q,
Yeah.
Oh.
then you can do the same thing.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right, Nina, you have set the route. It's a much more direct route than Jacob's. That's good. 133.
But that's because our boat's on the other side of the island, so I figure we're not going to sail straight through the island.
Am I through the island?
Oh, I appreciate the
Well, we're on the
dedication. I
right side of the
appreciate that.
island, and you just.
I approve of the selection of music, by the way.
Thank you.
There was the R's.
skeleton.
I'm still like. Well, if you
All right.
want.
While you're doing this, Nina, let's. Who wants to roll for wind? Dante, you can roll for wind here. To roll a d8.
There she blows.
5. Ooh, I think that might actually be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think wind is actually against you all, directly against you.
Hoist the sails.
You said hoist the sails? Yeah.
Yeah. Hoist,
I don't
like,
wait.
hoist
Does
when you
is
put 'em
hoist
back.
like putting back? Okay,
Yeah, like putting
Yeah.
them up.
and then raise the
Ra-
and then raise.
raise the sail is putting
Okay.
them
Yeah.
back
Okay.
up.
Hoist.
Lowering
Hoist the sails
is
is
going.
well. Yeah, you want to
Raise the
hoist the
sails.
sails. I have a question. Like after you guys hoist the sails, like how do you guys still go in the right direction?
Paddling.
Oh fuck.
Row, row, row. You
So
boat.
okay.
That's why
You know-
they have shanties.
You just have knocks on the back of the ship, just pushing it as you're
Kicking.
swimming.
Well, I'm guessing that's where like
You know
okay.
the rudder of the ship, like when you move the
You
like,
just
big
move
wheel.
it back and forth
Yeah, pretty much going left and right. So it's like a fish
like a
pin.
fish. Okay,
Yeah.
that's probably a one-way ticket to break your rudder, but like the handle's just gonna snap off, and now what? But anyways, it's 40 kilometers a day when you guys travel on the Seagale. It's Nina, you marked about 133 kilometers. So that's like a day and a half, right? Or a day and the morning, 3 days in the morning. However, you guys rolled pretty poorly for the wind on the first day, so that's gonna actually double the amount of time it takes. So on the first day, you only go 20 kilometers.
Damn you, wind.
It is a fickle mistress. I mean, okay, so let's measure. Keep your line, and then you know what, Jacob? Yeah, you can measure the 20 kilometers. Cool. Okay. And we're going to have to subtract 2 days of rations from the ship, which doesn't have this Sea Guild character sheet on it. And doesn't have the rations that I had in the other tokens. Shit. What happened to it? Okay.
Jacob, what happened to our rations?
I'm not our quartermaster.
No, I had it already figured out, but it's okay. All right, so you guys use 2 more days of rations, and that's going to lower you guys down to 17 days left, which theoretically is only about 9 if you stretch it.
Yeah, I still have the, what was it called, Dream Feast.
That is
think I
true,
haven't got a
except for
spell
there's
for that.
more people on the ship now than your Dream Feast can handle, I believe, right?
That's alright, I have this now.
Knapsack? What the hell is this? Is this a real spell? What is this?
Yeah.
It's called Knapsack?
Oh wait, no, this is for sleeping.
Yeah.
Where is that?
But it's for you, like you regain your spells. Like so you can cast Dream Feast again, right? That's
Yeah.
what this is for, right? To it's not for other people, it's for like you to be able to cast Dream Feast second time.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. All right, so here's what we're doing now is we're rolling for weather as well. So everyone roll a d20 really quickly. Ah shit. It's been so long since we've been on the fucking boat. I forgot all the rules. Shit.
We're on a boat, motherfucker, we're on a
Knox,
Did
you
do the
failed.
whole roll. We did do the whole rolling thing last session.
I know, I still forgot that. It's very windy. Yikes. What does that mean when the wind's against you guys? I'm just going.
Actually start going back.
Yeah, you guys wind up back at Paradise Island. You can never. That's the curse of the Paradise Island. You can never get away.
You have to roll well on the dice to leave Paradise Island.
That's true. All right, so that's you know what? Can you move your ship back 10 kilometers,
Yep.
Jacob?
How about we just drop anchor if we notice we're actually being like...
That's pretty much what I'm
Going back.
thinking. Yeah, no. That's what it was. That's what the -10 is. Is like, I would say after you guys like skirt around Paradise Island, a large gale rushes up. But you know, at first, some of the more savvy sailors, like Leonard, you're thinking like, oh, this is perfect. This is going to accelerate our time. However, judging by where the wind is coming, you guys drop anchor and just spend the day chilling. So you have a full day of downtime. What do you guys do? Well, the ship isn't really needing attending stuff. Adal is always going to
ask Briar if they want to help me to make the frame.
Yeah.
really quickly before that. Anae, does Adal have like a profession blacksmithing?
Oh, I should probably give him that.
Okay. Let's.
No, he's just a local blacksmith, but he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. That's
just
why
keep forgetting-
the anchor looks the way it does.
That would be funny.
Is that? Do you want that to be true? Because that's fine. I mean, he could be just a.
I did.
A hack.
I never typed in blacksmith. I did give him like,
Oops.
what
I
do
put.
you call it?
I put backsmith.
Oh, you sport. that's a chiropractor.
Okay, backsmith. That's hilarious. Smith. Okay, so here's a +5. Could you roll?
Yeah, I did.
Adal. Yeah. Sorry.
No, I was just like, I just said like I did remember to give him points in profession. I just never typed what the profession is.
Okay. So we'll just give him the +5. That's a pretty good That's a pretty good bonus, right? Yeah, we'll leave it at a +5. Actually, I'd say just give him a +2 on top.
Level 1.
Oh, is he level
Okay,
1?
on top.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you said he's level 1.
he's level 1 adventurer, but he's a pretty experienced blacksmith. So we can give him another
Okay.
+5 on that. It's fine.
Oh,
Like
wow.
he's a blacksmith. He's been doing it for his own life, but he's probably not good at fighting monsters and stuff too much. As long as you don't try to pull some crazy shit off as like, hey, he should be able to cave this orc's head in because he's a blacksmith, then we'll be fine. Adele's gonna come up to you really quick and then he's like, oh yeah, oh, so like I was saying before, could I go around and, you know, fix the whatever needs fixing?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
And
it's not my ship, but
would I get paid for it? Is the question.
Who's our quartermaster? Muna.
Luna.
Moon.
Okay.
We do need a
Aaron's
temporary.
like-
You guys need to elect a new quartermaster or a secondary quartermaster because Muna is not going to be around all the time.
Hey, Aaron,
That's it.
Muna's seasick. You're the new core master. Congratulations.
Ooh.
Okay. Under his breath, Aaron's just like, fuck.
Uh,
Okay.
Meta level.
Change
Fuck.
your own
No.
salary now.
Out of character, guys. Fuck. No. Sorry.
Okay. Aaron, because like Aaron doesn't want that responsibility. He doesn't like being the guy in charge. He likes to be the guy being paid.
Oh, you're being
So-
paid to be the quartermaster.
So now Aaron's like,
That's true.
I now have to make an executive decision about whether we pay this man for repairs.
You can always consult the captain.
Yeah, but I feel like that would be an unpopular thing to do.
Also, you should know how much gold you guys currently have, which is I actually
Yeah.
don't know either, 100%. It says right here, quartermaster's note. You guys have what the fuck?
2-9. I don't know what
Then-
it means.
Yeah, so the
Oh, you guys have
two,
67,000 gold.
29,000 there. It should be like plus, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Like we have our own personal gold, but we also have like the thing for making the deal and just gold we had from before.
It says here
Okay,
Yaknath
so
cave
the-
loot is 67,000 gold plus 25,000 from bribe.
Yeah.
I gave you guys 67,000 gold pieces in that cave. I don't remember.
Don't remember.
But you gave
Damn.
us a lot.
I did? Okay, that's a lot of moolah.
Yeah, but also also as a reminder, it's because we are level.
Yeah.
What? 5? No, higher.
8.
Where's my brain? Level
7.
8, and so
Some of us
We-
are.
Some of us.
well, yeah. And
Interesting.
To get equipment up to get the it gets expensive to get the amount of magic.
That is true. Well, you guys did get a lot
I
of
think Mikkel had
well-deserved.
that conversation with you, and that's why you gave us that much gold. I just need to look up quickly, like how much one on average would pay for like services, just to know how much we would have to pay a doll.
I think just giving him like a small flat rate for all repairs.
Yeah, but that's what I want to quickly Pathfinder 1E. You guys can like do role playing while I do
Okay.
this calculation.
While we do that, we also have Nox and Briar. Nox want to picture frame?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one question. Did we get a night's rest so that the temple where we
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
We did get a
Yay!
So any temporary disadvantages is removed, or disbuffs, debuffs. I don't think energy condition, the level
Energy
drain,
drain, we need like a cleric.
greater restoration or lesser restoration.
What was great?
Greater? That seems pretty. Damn, that's expensive stuff. Okay. But yeah, Nox, you guys just, everyone goes to sleep pretty early on. Like it's a lot of shit happened. So, this is all like happening in the next day. Everyone gets their XP, everyone gets their, level ups if you love leveling up, and you get your HP back. We'll count this as a full day rest as well, like not a 8-hour rest, but 24-hour rest, because you guys also have downtime. So we're just doing a full day of downtime today. What do you guys do?
I want to talk to Cog.
Okay. So you.
But first, Muna and Briar did their thing. I don't want to interrupt.
Muna's not here.
Nox.
Nox and Briar, sorry.
Oh, okay. I don't know. They weren't saying anything, so I was like trying to figure out what's happening.
Yeah, I was like right now I was redoing the damage that I took.
Oh, okay. And I guess like move your tokens. Muna's gonna be up at the crow's nest.
Okay, so lesser restoration won't do it. We need straight resurrection, like the middle. We don't need greater. We just
Okay,
need
just restoration, right? Okay, not bad. That's actually very doable.
I
Very
can't move
doable.
my token.
I don't.
We have too much people for this ship.
You guys have way too much people. It's crowded, for sure. This is not like your old ship, where it could house like many people. You literally have only 8 hammocks. So, think about that. Most of the people right now are either staying in the cargo room. I guess the original crew members take the hammocks, unless you guys specifically say.
There is a night hammock in the captain's quarters. Just saying.
Yep.
There is another hammock. So yeah, can you guys actually move the tokens around to like kind of where you guys would be?
I cannot move tokens.
I can only move my own.
Wait, don't you have access to your other? You should be able to move a doll. You should be able to move.
Nope, I can only move my guy.
I am also 2 times on the ship because I couldn't move the original token.
Just tell me where you guys want them to be then. You can't move this one, Jacob? Oh wait, I guess this is because I didn't associate Aurum here. There you go. You guys can't move. Oh, it's because the character sheets weren't set up. Okay, that's why. Oh,
We need
okay.
to toss the raptors.
That would be nice. All right. Can you guys try now? Try moving them now.
Yeah.
There it goes.
I mean, I can move this guy, but not the low guy. The low guy's mine.
Oh yeah, I haven't
I
done
can
it
also
yet.
move this.
give me a second. I haven't done
Yep.
that. I haven't done it yet.
Yeek.
Okay. Damn. So many tokens. Okay, and then who's this guy? John. Okay. With the last names are spelled different. Let me spell this one right. With 1 R. There you go. All right. So move your tokens around. You guys should be able to move them all around. Why are the 2 gay elves? Why are the 2 elves? What in the back room? Isn't that one of your guys' rooms? Oh my god. What is this? The Sims? Okay.
Why are they gay?
Ooga waka woo woo ba. Ba ba do woo woo woo. And then they just
Ooh.
That's
Ooh.
wow.
And the little
Okay,
kid
I
is on
can't
the.
find what I'm looking for. Because he's
Uh,
doing like basic repairs, I'm guessing it's not gonna be that expensive. But he's also a skilled blacksmith. So
so
I wanna hear everyone else's opinion as well. Like, cause if I'm over or undercharging,
I'll go the week.
if a gold a week. But I don't know how long he's gonna be on the ship.
I mean, what you're looking for is hireling trained. Hireling trained is typically
Yeah, I was looking at that too.
free SP a day.
Yeah.
that's a lot. Nice.
3
Cha-ching.
silver per day. Okay.
I mean,
He's a
I'll
blacksmith,
try to
but is he like a shipwright? Does he know like how to maintain
Yeah, but
a
he's
ship?
preparing. He's like preparing the. I'm assuming the
Looking at the
cannons and things like
cannons.
that.
He was very enamored by the cannons.
As
Yes.
long
Oh,
as he
right.
doesn't make them look like cucumbers, because then I would
Well,
say
if they're
Jesus.
hollow sea cucumbers.
you guys
Like,
don't
it's
have
very
cannonballs anymore. They're all sea cucumbers. They're like
have, like,
oblong
sea
football
urchins.
shaped cannonballs. Oh, that
We
could
have
be a
sea
bullet.
cucumber. Yeah, we
Okay,
have sea
so
cucumber
this is-
cannons that fires sea urchins.
It's like,
Okay, so we're gonna go with 3 silver per day,
wow, that's a lot.
and. But we don't know
Uh,
how many days he's gonna be on the ship,
I
and
mean,
how many days. he's gonna
days.
spend
Like, I mean,
repairing.
just getting to Tidewater Rock is gonna take you guys at least 4 or 5 days. That's not his final
3
destination.
silver per-
His final destination is hopefully a little opera, but if you guys are like, no, can't go, then he'll get off at Tidewater. Anyways,
I mean,
for now,
like it is like 3 silver a day, but is he gonna be working like all of those days, or is he gonna like do
Yeah,
the
that's-
cannons like 1 or 2 days?
so let's do
Yeah,
this
that's
in the
what I-
role. Let's do role playing in it because like, I think like you having the basis knowledge is all you needed to go with
Yeah.
your price. So it was just like, oh yeah. I'll buff out your cannons. I'll repair all the rust everywhere. So lots of work. Should I give you a quote or?
How about and he's like Aaron is like flipping through the ledger and trying to figure out how Muna's system works. And he's like, 2 silver a day.
Well, that sounds good. Sure. I would say it is. You don't have to pay me like an employee. We could just say 2 silver and call it at that.
For everything?
Well, I'll do my best, but I don't have all my tools and stuff, so it's just a pastime and help out
All
where
right.
I can.
All right, then. 2 silver for your labor it is. And Aaron holds out his hand.
It takes.
Shake on it.
Yeah, he'll shake on it. And
And
Adele's
Aaron
like,
will write a note in the ledger for it with a little side note telling Muna, I don't know what I'm doing. I hope this is fine.
I mean, to be honest, with the gold that you guys have, if it was Muna, he'd probably just pay the guy out of his pocket. Just like toss him 2 silver and like call it a day. Okay, so Adele kind of starts to get to work, and Aaron, you do your regular duties as quartermasters, distribute some of the food as well to the refugees. Does anyone do anything else? Knox and Briar, you guys were gonna do something? Well, seems like.
Yeah.
Do you mind if Owlbear is there?
Not at all. Just welcome here.
Okay. And Rosie will be also hanging out by the hammock.
Owlbear wants a hug.
Owlbear is playing with the dinosaurs. He's gotten quite fond of them. Can you roll an animal handling for me for Owlbear real quick, Jacob?
Sure. I don't
This is
know
not gonna be good.
skill he has. So it's just gonna be a straight wisdom.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let's add
That's a
in a.
natural one.
Uh
Oh,
oh.
He mistakes them for crabs and eats one of them.
No, I don't think that's Owlbear's style. He's not gonna eat dinosaurs raw.
He ate crabs raw.
No, he did. He did eat the crabs raw. You're right.
I think one of the raptors like takes out one of his eyes with a talon.
Yeah,
It's already missing an eye, dude.
no, he's not.
What
He's
a
missing an
blind-
eye.
I think at least like one of his eyes is damaged.
Yes, there is a
Yeah,
scar.
he's blind in one eye.
He's blind in one eye.
Bro, D20.
Owlbear.
If it's low, takes out a good eye. If it's high, takes out a bad eye.
Damn, Owlbear, man.
Jesus
Dude, this nat 1 is just gonna be him playing with the dinosaurs, and you guys watch him playing with the dinosaurs, but he's like, I love you guys, and then you hear as they are jumping on him and biting him. He's bleeding in several different locations. Nina, could you make a couple attack rolls with these dinosaurs real quick? I don't know what their sheet is. Maybe I thought maybe you have them.
I don't have a dinosaur sheet.
Sounds like a big lie. All right,
It isn't.
you're telling me I have all
You
these.
don't sound convinced.
You
That was more
telling
of a
me I
question.
didn't give you any
You
of.
didn't. You didn't give me a
Oh,
dinosaur
why do you
sheet.
think we're representing them with fucking text dinosaurs? We don't have tokens for them.
Well, that's good. I mean, it's a good thing to be honest. But let's see.
I also don't have a sheet for the fox form, which doesn't matter because I keep my own stats. But yeah,
They should have. I should have them here, which gives them. Yes. I'm using these stats, but they're not. Okay. Okay. So I'll roll for them. Nina, roll me a d4 and see how many times your fucking dinosaurs attack them. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. What's Owlbear's AC?
It is. I mean, it's gotten better with the armor, but still not great.
Roll
It's-
wisdom check to see if
Seven.
he's wearing his armor.
Yeah, he's wearing it.
he's
It's fine.
He's not using his shield, so 15.
Okay, so only 1 hit, 8 points of poison damage.
It's
And-
8 damage plus poison.
Well, it's 5 plus 3 poison.
Oh, okay.
5 slashing or piercing and 3 poison as these dinosaurs are just biting into him and licking his blood and poisoning him, and he's like, oh, it tickles. Yeah, that's what's happening next to you. What are you guys doing? And Rosie's just I don't know, eavesdropping. I don't think Rosie's gonna be doing that. She's an adult. She knows what's happening there.
Yeah, that's why she's looking.
Oh, she's looking.
Thought
Oh,
he
okay.
was gay.
That doesn't mean she doesn't know what's happening.
Yeah,
Alright.
bad.
Oh, she.
be looking.
Well, I mean, because like I have friends that are gay that really like very interested in the opposite genders like relationship and stuff.
I mean, to be
Yeah,
fair,
sure.
like we call them the gay elves, but we do know that they are actually bisexual.
They're
I'm
not.
saying Rosie. I thought Rosie was gay.
You don't know that 100% either.
I mean, that is true. But she did say she kissed Sindara.
That's true.
Yeah, but that doesn't imply
doesn't-
that she's gay.
Yeah. She
I've
also
kissed my
expressed.
guy friends as well. Like, come on.
Oh
What
yeah.
does it matter though?
She has also expressed interest in Briar without even knowing what they
Yeah,
are.
but brothers are like feminine, so.
Wow. All right. Anyways, so Rosie's just
Are you
hanging out,
homophobic?
and
Maybe. That's
Briar
none of your business, though.
I
and
think he's
I mean, Dante, unless you've done anything, homophobic, in the past, you would never really know, right? Like
mean,
you
if
have
you're
to,
rocking a gay guy.
you have to try it out. You have to,
I'm gonna paint the sails of this ship in rainbow colors.
you have to try it out in order to know, right? If you've never experienced anything like that before, then you can't really 100% tell you if
Well-
you like it or not.
What's my job?
Massage. That's different though. That's like the same. That's like saying like a female who massages me is into me. Like that's not true. That's just your job. I think you actually have to do something sexual with another guy to actually ever know if you like it or not.
Could be.
Have you ever?
Nope.
Oh, well then you can't tell me for certain that you're not gay.
I can't argue with that.
Or bisexual at least. The thing I don't understand is like those fathers and husbands who've been like married with like somebody for like 20 years and have like 3 kids. But, like they don't even say they're bisexual. They say like they're fully gay, and they just don't like.
Oh yeah. I saw that too.
That's the one I don't understand. I'm like, how are you able to have 3 children with a woman if you're just like purely gay? I
If I
don't know.
remember right, and I think it's like
uh,
they got married for religious reasons and stuff, but
But like,
they're
how
just
do
gay,
you
so they're-
perform the sexual acts to
Reason.
have children if you?
I think they can still. I don't want to get into it, the
Oh.
mechanics, but I think they can still get
Viagra?
aroused. Because
Just
remember,
what
it's
thing
like
gay porn was doing.
yeah, could be.
That's not going to be a huge red flag for the one.
Maybe she's into
some
that.
women are.
Nah.
No, I was about to say some straight women are very into it. Same way some straight men are a lot of straight men are really into lesbian porn.
Yeah, well,
I mean, in fact, lesbian porn was originally made for straight men.
was it? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's very focused on men.
I remember like this one really funny comment. It's so old. It was such an old joke, but it was just like I hate when there's like anyway, let's not dwell on this. So Knox and Briar, what do you guys do?
Wait, finish your goddamn sentence. I'm curious.
No. I've asked you guys
When the
5
camera
fucking
pans up
times.
to the
What are you
guy's
guys doing?
face.
Please, just answer my question. What are you guys doing?
Oh, do you think
Oh, I see where
it
this
should be
was
like
going.
the same pattern
That-
as before, or should we do something else?
I mean, we can try something else. I don't know if like making a new one would turn out like the old one anyway.
Right. So I was thinking, since we've been on a ship a lot, maybe like rushing waves.
Oh, all right, but the more complex it's getting, the harder it will get to make it. Like, I know my way around woodworking, but I also, like, I can do it, but I'm no master of it, if you know what I mean.
Well, I'm not a master of it either, but I am sure if we try together, we can make something very nice.
Okay, let's try and hope it's not like that. Say that, yeah, that too many hands are making a worse outcome.
Right. And I assume we begin.
The wood making?
Yeah.
Okay. That would mean, what is that? That
Would
carpentry?
Could I roll like my craft art check to
Help?
aid?
Yes. I like that idea a lot.
Yeah, I'm doing the craft woodworking.
Yeah.
All right, let's set the DC before. Oh,
Oh!
shit!
Oh!
That is so fucking nice. That
Well,
keeps
hold on,
the
let's set
pressure
the-
off.
Well, no, because I mean, his nat 20 only assists you, and
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
you
Then-
is still you're still definitely. Let's set the DC though first. This portrait is like that crazy portrait that Jacob hit the nat 20 on before on art.
Yep.
Okay, that means that this is the big one that knocks. Like, what's your vision here for Briar? What is Briar doing? What is Briar making?
I mean, Nox said he wants it to look like waves. So
Waves. Shit, that's
I do
Damn,
try to
that's
not
fucking-
make it straight, but also carve out some waves at the edges.
Okay. So like a picture frame probably would be like 10, right? DC. I mean, it's two pieces of wood. I guess it's delicate actually, the frame part, right? The square with the piece missing in the middle. And then like the back piece, then you just like put them together. However, that with the tools on hand, which I'd like to ask you, like, do you have woodworking tools? Like, what are you doing this with? I don't know if we mentioned this last time, but
I
Yeah.
don't remember if we mentioned that last
I mean,
time.
check your inventory,
Last
bro.
time
Like,
you
do you
just
have?
used your dagger.
Yeah, I have my
I
dagger.
let you make a picture frame with a dagger. That's crazy. Okay. Well, the dagger is going to take a little work. However, like something like a saw would help if you guys have one, or any tools like a toolkit. Do you have any like profession toolkits on you guys? Anyone? Start with that, or okay. Find any? Okay.
I got a hand axe and I have my claws.
When you say claws, what do you mean by your claws?
I mean claws.
Oh, like your kitsune claws. Okay.
Yeah.
The hand axe is probably going to help here in the dagger. So hand axe and dagger. I'm gonna raise the DC up by another 2, so that's gonna be 14. And then if you want to do intricate waves, that's gonna go up another 3 to 4, so 17 or 18. For a picture frame that you're looking for, a regular picture frame, low quality, would be about a 12. So there's no failure here. It's just well, there is a failure if you roll lower than a 12. It's gonna be hard though with Nox helping you out with that nat 20. I'm gonna just give you advantage to roll your woodworking. And the first,
See, you said you can fail if you roll lower than a 12.
well, you have advantage.
That's
There you go. See?
There it is.
There you go. Boom. Nox, you get 100. Nox, you get 100 XP. Briar, you get 200 XP. How do you help Briar make an adequate, low quality picture frame?
Alright.
And Briar, you can also explain what your adequate picture frame looks like as well.
I think if Briar like makes the base of the frame and keeps a bit more thickness, I could help carve out the waves.
There's, I guess theoretically there's waves.
That's the most artsy part of the process.
Yep.
which is
Maybe
what I'm
you
always-
paint the waves onto the regular frame.
I think you guys made a curvy picture frame for sure. And then you're like, you can definitely carve in the more intricate part of the waves. It's probably not like extensive in terms of like the space to carve into to make it a wave. But yeah, let's say it's a if somebody passes like a pretty low perception or appraisal, they'll realize what you're going for. But it's not something like where it's like first glance they're like, oh, this is a beautiful piece of wave like picture frame.
Yeah.
All right, so you have a picture frame, you guys got your XP, it looks great.
Yeah,
What do you do?
I look at it, like I tilt my head and I'm like, I'm sorry, Nox. I kind of pictured it like more elaborate than how it turned out.
Do you want to try again?
Maybe another time.
Okay, I
My-
think it's beautiful. It's something that we made together.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. You should always look on the good side of things.
Right. Now, let's see how it looks like with the picture. And I get out the book, and I see if I can open it still.
Oh, very good point. I would say yeah, it still opens.
Oh, it's nice.
Like I think it's more than just like your outside appearance,
Yeah,
Genetics is inside you.
sure. It's just because you said people of that blood, right?
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if like how microcosmic do we want to go? Like DNA, like your outside appearance. I mean, theoretically, your DNA has changed in a sense, but it's a fantasy world. It's fine. It's the
Sure.
intention of your lineage, not what you look like.
Right.
That's like saying Leonard's not gonna get Edivane bonuses because he turns into a goblin. That's kind of fucked up.
That would be a great
Right.
goblin, though.
Technically, wouldn't you be trying to, like, wouldn't you be against yourself at that point?
Why?
Aren't goblins are kind of monstrous
I am
creatures?
my own worst enemy.
Yeah, but they're not evil.
Your
that?
thing isn't about evil. You guys are monster slayers. It doesn't matter about if it's a good monster.
Pretty sure goblins are humanoids, though.
Yeah, I was about to
Ah.
say, aren't they like?
Yeah, you're right. I was being mean. But anyways,
Right.
But
okay.
also,
Yeah.
then we're starting to really get into semantics of. It would be funny if you had a character like that, though,
Just
who
so
is like super
Arbitrary.
like specific about the semantics, and literally nobody else cares. Ah, it's a monster, and then he's like, technically, that
It's
is a specter, and as such, it is not my
it's
responsibility.
it's a monstrous creature, but it's not a monster in itself. Like that's the most semantic thing you can think of. It's like shut up,
On a
man.
moral scale, one might call him a monster, but on a physical scale, he's not.
Where are you getting these memes from? Anyways, okay. So you guys are saving the next picture frame for another time. That's what you guys do for your downtime. We're just going to say that's all you get for the day. You can also heal up Owlbear if you want a little bit. because he'll probably need a little
Oh,
bit of
what?
healing.
I heal.
All right. Oh, and he's also roll me a d20, Nina, really quickly, while you heal him up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You heal him up for 11. Damn, that's a lot. Shit, you guys are pretty strong now. Your NPC just can't keep up. Okay, so he's full HP, and he's gonna look straight into your eyes, like into your fucking eyeball, straight into Briar's eyeball, and he's gonna say, "Where's Nox?" I haven't seen him in a while. Is he swimming?
Right here.
Oh.
Albert,
No, that's your other Nox.
please,
Yeah. Yeah.
please stretch out your hands to me like this.
Oh. Okay. And he just gives you his hand.
And I lay my hands on his hands. And I cast Share Memo.
Okay. What?
His brain is going to melt.
You can share. You momentarily link your mind with the target and share one single memory of no longer than 1 minute. Is your target memory? Oh, you can see
The
one of their
target.
memories, or you can share one of yours.
The target memory that I want to share is the moment when Nox got resurrected into our Kitsune Nox,
All right.
so that he realizes it's him all along.
So like Nox played. So I would like to just mention this. Jacob played Nox as like almost, like he borderlined that. I'm playing Owlbear strictly as like his intelligence says it is, as an NPC, and so you share that memory. I'll give Jacob, if you can, please roll a intelligence roll for Nox or for Owlbear. And then you can follow that up with a wisdom as well.
What?
I'll give him 2 chances.
Solid int check. Solid wisdom check.
Because
I'm
I want you to know.
surprised
Oh,
They're both unnatural. Unnatural.
I
You
just
rolled a one on
wanted to say
both.
I'm also surprised that Rosie didn't say anything.
Rosie's not gonna say. She's going through her own shit right now.
I mean,
She's a
probably-
hostage. You guys. Anyways, okay. No one has yet to kind of uncover that yet. Anyways, so Owlbear rolls a 1 on intelligence and a 1 on wisdom. Yeah, you shared the memory to him. He's like, "Oh, did you come from an egg?" And looks over at you, Nox.
I don't think so.
Oh, is that big fish thing your mama? He literally does not realize he fought Yaknath maybe a few days ago.
I throw my hands in the air. And
He
I'm like,
does
I
the
give
same?
up.
Care.
Yeah.
I give up. Maybe we should just hit him on the head once more. That sets.
No.
Oh, don't hit me, please. I'm sorry.
I won't. Carry on, bear. No one's gonna hit you.
But Briar said they're
I
going
won't
to hit.
let it.
Oh, you remind me of my brother.
I am your brother.
You're my sister.
You can be my brother. You want to be my brother. You can also be my brother.
Okay.
I have a sister, brother. He's like really happy right now. Because he obviously knows that you are not a male. But he's also delighted with the idea of you being a brother and a female at the same time. And then he looks at you, Briar. Are you my brother too?
That's entirely your decision to make.
Then yes. We can all be brothers. He's gonna go for a hug. You guys let him.
One big happy family. I join in.
Briar?
I
This is your
thought
new
about
crew?
him.
These are your new people now. You are the leader of the Owlbear and Nox. Do you join the hug?
I do hug him briefly.
Okay, roll 2 attacks for Owlbear. They get flanking, so add +2 as your dinosaurs for some reason just attack Owlbear again. Oh, a D6, sorry. I didn't give you the sheet for them. Let me give you the sheet. Hold on. So I do want to let you know I'm using this monster, but they're not technically this thing. This is why I didn't have a sheet for them, because so they're called Troodons, but they're not actually Troodons. This is why I just rolled a bite.
Yeah.
No, they're not Velociraptors. You guys thought these were Velociraptors this whole time?
Yeah.
No. These are not raptors. These are those small little, like Velociraptors are big. These are
Medium.
well
No,
in real life. Aren't they
I
big?
don't see.
I think you're mistaking it for a raptor, Cal. Like
Oh, are they different?
this is the scale.
Oh, Velociraptor. They're not as long.
So just cut out the tail.
Are they called? I forget what they're called.
Is it the like hissing, spitting ones from Jurassic Park?
That's the one. They're the ones that are poisonous.
I forget what they are.
I forget what they're fucking called. You guys all know what I'm talking about, right? Like those really small ones that like the gills come out.
Compsognathus.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about, but those ones are bigger.
Are they?
aren't they?
Oh,
Yeah. Like Velociraptor has more than them. Like those ones are like on the size of raptors, which is probably what you all think they are.
These are called Dilophosaurus.
oh, Dilophosaurus.
Oh, are they big?
Depends on what you're using as reference. In Jurassic
human?
Park, they're almost as tall as a human.
They're not. So they are a little bit. They're like half the size of humans. Oh, so they actually might be bigger than a Velociraptor. I'm sorry.
Dinosaurs.
They are bigger. They're medium sized, definitely. So, okay. Make 2 attacks. They're called Troodons. I will roll for you then. You don't see it. They get flank. You want to go with your rolls, or we want to go with my rolls? Because I definitely rolled lower than you.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
At this point, I was just looking if I find the character sheet, the sheets for them, but I couldn't find.
I'll find it. So that's why they do poison damage. Okay, so they both miss, and we end this on like a silly note where you guys are all brothers, and the 3 of you continue to bond throughout the day. What are you doing, Leonard? and Aaron, if you guys want to do anything.
Okay, well, if Leonard's not gonna do anything at the moment,
No, wait, sorry, I was.
no problem.
No, you
I
can go.
was thinking that maybe like Aaron is a little overwhelmed with all his new administrative duties, and so it's not gonna be like super in-depth like role play or anything, but I think he might like sit down and actually try and figure out what the crap he's doing.
Okay.
Like basically try to teach himself accounting.
Teach himself accounting. I think like looking at Muna's notes and stuff could help as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead and roll. I guess what would this be like in D&D? It would probably be an insight roll or something similar. Oh no, let's see. This probably be linguistics. The language of numbers. No, it was a joke. Let's see. Whoa, maybe appraisal. I don't know. There's nothing really here I'm seeing, unless you guys have a different idea, or we can just add a profession here called quartermaster. Knowledge quartermastering.
Or it could be like knowledge.
Oh, add a knowledge.
A knowledge arcana. The arcana of numbers.
They are magical. To some folks, they are. If you go,
Yeah.
I like just knowledge mathematics, something like that.
knowledge. Let's do knowledge. Do you guys? What do you guys think? Like knowledge. Whatchamacallit? Engineering. Would that work? Just for like the sake of like. No.
It's a very
Maybe.
different kind of math.
I know it's
But
like
yeah,
math, but it's math. But
But it could suffice.
I think I'd think a praise would be better.
let's do praise. That's just a straight intelligence roll with a modifier. So let's do that.
Okay. Let me just do this. Okay.
You convinced me,
upgrades.
Jacob.
That's a 3.
Okay.
Aaron is overwhelmed.
Aaron wants to. I think Aaron also catches himself real quick with like ask. I don't know if he's asking himself, but he's like, why did he get busted to do this again? I don't know.
Yeah, he's just like, why me?
Like why him? You know, like you have a quartermaster. So
Yeah, and then he just basically goes and tries to find somewhere where people like he's basically gonna try and hide from people so that they don't keep asking him for stuff.
got it. Okay. I like it. So like right now you have somebody like who is I think Aaron has also made it clear too that he wasn't really part of your party pretty early on as well. It was money based, right? This relationship.
Yep.
So
Well,
anyways,
yeah.
Aren't all relationships money based?
not necessarily. But it's safe to say that money is generally a big part of relationships. Yes, romantic especially. Anyways,
I think you're thinking about hookers count.
well, then at that point, it's only about the money. So,
It's all about the money, money, money.
Money, money, money.
I mean,
Money.
money does make things easier. That's for sure. But-
Oh yeah.
But money doesn't ultimately buy you happiness.
Made
I
my
also-
depression go away.
That's good. In that case, money did buy happiness in some shape or form.
Yeah, like genuinely, if you don't have to stress about making ends meet, yeah,
Yes.
money does buy happiness.
Yep.
money ruined, or lack of money, or money problems to be exact, ruined a friend's relationship. I got
Money.
a girlfriend, and they were like fine, but then they like got into a rough patch where they didn't have a lot of money, and then it was just a bunch of arguing of like, you know, you shouldn't have bought this. Why didn't you buy that? It was on sale. This and that. So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that can happen. That's any relationship, to be honest, right? Even married couples argue about the same thing. Doesn't matter how long, how many years. But it's all about the people in the relationship, and what they're trying to get out of it. So, anyways,
Money.
well, then
Yeah,
that's the
money.
problem. If you're trying to get money out of a relationship, then you know
That's a
you're
gold digger.
You know it.
you're like gonna have to, like, there's like a give and take there, right? Like no one gives out money for free. So
I think I
anyways,
learned massage, Cal.
to make money, right?
You could say that, yeah.
Okay.
It's a hookah.
Well, I think that's a shame then. I feel like you have more worth to bring to this world than just your sexual talents, unless you're really good. Well, what do I know?
I mean, people keep telling
If
me
you
you have
can work
golden
it,
hands.
flip it up, down, and reverse it, then by all means, man,
King Midas.
do your thing.
And I am a strong believer that like my profession is like one fine line away from prostitution. So
I don't
I
believe
mean,
that.
it is.
I don't believe that. I think there's a
on how
lot
you
of
look at
there's a lot of stereotypes with that and stigmas, but I feel like it's a very reputable service to like a higher class of people who can afford it. Like getting pedicures and manicures, right? Like not everyone does it, but a lot of the people who have money do it for some reason. It's like a finer thing in life that some people who don't have the money, they're not gonna pay for it.
you'd be surprised.
I don't know. I've had massages in the past and they were fucking amazing. And it wasn't really sexual. It was actually a dude. So my first time, I was like there was a moment where I was like, but then I was like, but it makes sense. Like, I mean,
Yeah, everybody
It's-
has that at first time. It's always awkward.
yeah, I'm like, that's okay though. You know what? Like, that's when I was like, you know what? I'm not here for like, it's not a sexual thing. I'm trying to get a service. So hopefully people don't see it as a prostitute. Are you being serious though? Do you really get like people, do people like try to like proposition you and stuff
Once, yeah.
once?
Wait, did I tell you guys a story about the thing that happened, the hammam with the girl and the dude?
The girl? No.
Oh shit, I didn't tell you this. Oh, all right. I'm so sorry to sidetrack the campaign, but it's a hell of a story. I get to work, and like my colleague is like, all right, man, first thing you gotta do has like a body scrub. You gotta do it in the hammam. And you know the hammam, it's like 45 degrees Celsius, like humidity 100%, so I don't like doing it. But he's like, but don't worry, man, it's like a good looking chick and she's butt naked. I'm like, ah, all right then. I go into hammam and it is like a young chick, like 20-ish years old, butt naked. So I'm like, all right, this way to get like the feeling. We have like two tables or beds or whatever there. And she's like, no, my man's like over there, let's do it there. And I'm like, sure, whatever. I go there and like her man is there, also butt naked, but it's like a 50-year-old dude. I'm like, all right. I lay her down on the table, and as she's lying down, the dude's like sitting at the head of the table, and then as soon as like she lies down, he starts like groping her, like feeling her up everywhere. I'm like, all right, just get through this. And like I'm doing the body scrub, he's
Wow.
doing his groping.
That's
at the
so
point he
awkward,
starts-
yo.
Oh yeah. And at some point
Isn't
he
that-
actually isn't what?
Illegal.
It's kind
Probably,
of like
I
a gray
don't know.
area, right? A little bit, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's like
But then,
you
like,
working at a public bathroom and you watching and you see somebody like masturbating there. Like, are you gonna call the cops? It's probably not your first time seeing that. You know?
Thinking about masturbating, at one point the dude started like
Yeah.
drugging himself.
I'm pretty
Not full on
sure.
like jacking it, but like slow strokes. I'm like, oh god,
Oh god.
speed up the peeling. And then like I basically get to a point where I'm doing like her thighs. I tell her like just spread her legs a bit, so like it's not like scratching her other thigh. And
Jesus.
she does the full on like leg bend, like open up her legs, right? I'm like, all right. I'm like, oh, she has a tampon in. I'm like, wait, since when do tampons have cables?
They
It was
do,
not a tampon.
don't they?
They have a string, not
Yeah.
a cable.
Oh, you're saying it's connected to something?
Oh yeah, it was one of those like
like a wire.
vibrators.
Pink,
yeah.
a pink wire. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, pretty much that.
All right. So, besides, I mean, yeah, exactly. That is, I guess that's
then-
one of the few occasions where.
Yeah, and then after the peeling, the dude is like, "Oh, you did such a great job. Do you do private massages?" And I'm like, no, sir. I
No.
like work only here now." He's like, "Oh, that's too bad. Would you be willing to like come over to our place and give us some private massages?" I'm like, sorry, sir. That's against the rules." It's not. I can like still do private massages, but I'm like, I want to get out of this situation so bad.
Yeah, yeah. That is.
Oh man.
That's pretty rough, man. Okay, well, that was a crazy story. I'm sorry that you, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I definitely, when you're in a position where you're getting naked in front of somebody, I'm guaranteeing you guys, like, it will get taken advantage of. However, most people are gonna just be normal, right? There's probably like,
I mean, that's like I worked there almost a year, and that's like just one situation.
yeah.
Although
mean,
a colleague had.
You're also a male. I'm pretty sure it happens more with females a little bit than males do, but
Yeah, like very often, like people like want like female masseuses, even though if they're
Yeah.
like big ass dudes who are like, oh yeah, I like the massage to be like a strong massage, but then they like get like a girl that's like 5 foot tall and like sure she can have strength, but like with massage it's a lot of like weight, like body weight, like putting
Yeah.
your weight into it.
well, I think that's why I got a dude my first time. I mean, I got a female my second time, but I mean, she wasn't petite. Like, she was all, I think she was bigger than the guy that did my massage the first time, so it worked out.
Yeah, like
It's
have
too much.
a Zulu lady do your massage, and you will go home in tears. Trust me. Like I
Dude.
had to ask the lady to ease up, and she was like doing a light massage.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I went to like I get like if I do like 100 hours a month, I get like a free service. Like usually I get a massage, and I went to like a colleague. Like she's a girl, like kind of short, like 160 centimeters, I think, more or less. And like to play like a prank on her, like I called the receptionist and like say like I want a massage at this time, but like do me a favor, like just as a joke, write down like it's like a sports massage, which is like a very strong massage, and like put it under a name of like, and then like a colleague of ours that's like the biggest guy there, right? But then like the receptionist like gave me up, and then I go
Aw.
to get the massage. I'm like
Oh.
lying there, and she's like the colleague's coming in. I'm like, yeah, that was just a joke. You can just do like a normal relaxed massage, and she's just looking at me like fire in her eyes, like, oh no, you asked for like a sports massage, you're gonna get one. He destroyed my like calves. I couldn't walk home that day.
Okay. All right.
Right.
So
Nina,
What happened to Nina?
she said, "Be right
shit,
back."
be right back.
All right. So let's get back to the campaign. So we have Aaron trying to learn how to will himself the ability to learn accounting. But I think there's just a lot of on your mind, and I think the biggest thing is just like, like A, what kind of adventure are you on? B, are you part of this crew? And those questions aren't going to be answered in one day. And I think until you do get those answered, like all this responsibility stuff is something that, it's like a secondary thing to you. So you shirk away from it, and you try to hide out. How you're hiding in such a small ship, That's a really good point. I don't know where you're doing, but
Behind crates.
behind crates. So that's a full-time job in
Like-
itself. To not be seen on a ship this small is definitely harder to do. All right.
Probably in a crate.
I mean, I can roll a stealth check if I have to.
Well, it's a well, sure. You can roll a stealth check.
Nah,
All
not,
right.
that, not that great.
While you're hiding out behind a crate somewhere, like say down here, several of the goats have found you, and in some way they're asking you questions. They're like, bah! And then they're just they're bothering you.
The ghost Amelia's eyes begin to glow. Brothers. We have found sustenance.
Yo, we can talk, but no one else knows. We're just letting you in on this because no one's gonna believe you.
Parlay?
It's the perfect crime. It's like, anyways. All right, so they're just chilling with you, and then we have Leonard and Cog. Leonard's just at the helm. Just.
You mean Cog?
Oh yeah, sorry, not Cog.
Just deciding
not
for
Leonard.
Dante.
Cog is at the helm. He is navigating not navigating, but steering the ship.
I'm gonna come out. Come up here. Cog, you got a minute?
Yeah. What's up?
We need to talk.
I'll say. What do you want to talk about?
Things a couple of days ago, they were said in, let's say they were fueled by a lot of emotion at the time. So first, for what I said, like asking why you're still here, I would like to apologize for that.
Okay.
I should pick my words a bit better, so sorry about that.
It's all right. I asked myself the same question.
What answer did you come up to?
There's no goddamn good reason. It's all the same. You think there's good in this world. And that's the thing about goodness, right? It's like a trick. It's like hope is like one of those lamps. Those moths always flutter around. Thing is, those moths, they never get to that light, do they? And if they do, they just end up burning. Simply means that, don't be stupid, I guess. I was stupid.
Maybe, but I mean, you're one of us. Like you, Sindara, Rosie, everybody else. Like it or not, we're like a family. And we do stupid stuff, family.
And? What are you trying to say?
There's no really end.
Just spit it. I mean, I don't know what you're trying to say then.
What I'm trying to say is, I don't really want you to go. Like, not a lot of people here remember Sindara. Not like, you and I and Rosie. So having you leave is, well, like losing another part of her. But if you really do want to leave, I'm not gonna stop you.
Here's the thing, man.
Dangerous.
Here's the thing, Leonard. I never told you this. But do you remember when we first started? When we first met?
I think I was gonna get keyhauled.
Yeah, I didn't like you guys. In fact, I only came on board because you keep talking about Sindara, but Sindara wasn't everything. Look at what happened to Nox. Like, I don't even know what happened to Nox. But I'm guessing it's nothing good. I followed you all because I thought you were all good. Something different. I thought that you were all something I've never seen in the Shackles. But what happened on that island? He shakes his head. I don't know if I could say that anymore.
That makes two of us.
They weren't all being bad people. And maybe it was that fucking bard lady's fault. But she made damn well sure to show us that while we were tied up and for a couple of days, few days. She forced us to see how human everyone there was. It's almost like she knew what was coming. It was crazy. But, yeah. We heard the screams. And Rosie and I knew.
Wait, quick pause. What is he talking about now? Not death fog, right?
He's talking about. I mean, there was still screaming when you guys dropped it.
Him and Rosie were like on the ship. That was miles away.
I mean, I didn't really give like a specific destination, but let's just say for the fact of the story.
Like we walked, like I think
half a day
from morning. Yeah.
I mean, let's just say for the story wise, because like I could say they followed you and saw it too, but it doesn't matter. It's besides the point.
I wasn't sure what he was talking about death fog or maybe something
I was talking about the death fog.
Before.
Yeah.
All right.
That's probably the most morally great thing you guys have done so far.
I wouldn't call it morally gray, but yeah.
Well, I mean, I understand, like there's definitely arguments on both sides, right? However, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Morally a gray, I would say.
Literally the atom bomb situation.
It was kind of. I don't know why you guys did it, to be honest. I was so surprised when you actually went through with it. I think there was influence.
Yeah,
there was a lot of influence and stuff from other folks, but that was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Thinking about that. Like Larry's gonna
Go
continue.
to this Hiroshima.
Yeah. We took the easy way out. I
That's
thought we did
unfortunate.
it that way. It will lower casualties, keep you guys safe, but as I'm reminded from my youth, the easy way is not always the right way.
It depends on how you see it. For a lot of people here in the Shackles, the easy way is the only way. The easy way is the easiest way to survive. That is, right? Well, what I think a lot of folks don't realize is you sometimes have to do things to survive. And that I understand that. But you know, I don't know. Were you guys playing heroes, or there was an element of surviving or something? I'm guessing you did what you did for a good reason. I can only hope. Yeah, there was a fish monster, that's right. Yeah.
If I had a good freedom.
I mean, you definitely freed them.
Not in the way I hope.
Assuming then. But yeah, so Rosie and I talked, and you know, I know in the past I might have argued against doing the right thing. And that's because I am who I am. But the reason why I followed you was because I had faith in that you would do the right thing for me. Once that stopped being the case, I think that's when I realized my time on the ship is done. And Rosie, she just doesn't like you.
There, I like her.
And to be honest, you know, I don't know. So yeah, I don't know what kind of conversation you wanted to have with me, but if you're asking me to stay, the answer unfortunately is going to be no.
No, it's not up. I mean, if you want, the thing is, like, I wanted to make peace. If you do go, I don't want us to pardon the things we said before.
He nods his head. I mean, I've seen you. You gotten a lot better at sailing in such a short amount of time. I'm impressed. I've seen all of you
I had
guys.
a good teacher.
That surely wasn't me. Seeing all of you, you know.
I'm talking about Mrs. Scourge.
That's right. Didn't we find like his head or something? That's weird.
Oh,
I wonder if we still
crap,
have, if
I
you still
forgot
have
about
it.
that.
Do we leave it somewhere? What the hell? I don't know.
I think Briar is taking care of it.
That's.
All right, now it's self-check with Briar about the head.
With
But,
all the ugly stuff that you don't want to deal with.
I am dealing with a lot of shit, Briar.
You guys all hear footsteps as Muna climbs down the crow's nest. Roll a sense motive check.
19.
Definitely seems out of place. Somebody can roll one for Cog too. Let's see, sense motive. He has nothing on sense motive, so perception.
Yeah.
Let's get a nat 20.
Oh shit!
Oh, no.
Oh, you roll for Cog? Okay, nat 20. I guess Cog is just gonna be like, something wrong with Muna. As Muna's like looking around, kind of like in circles, kind of like confused and lost. And like Cog like elbows you. Hey, check it out. There's something wrong with Muna.
Take a closer look.
Well, you got 19 in your sense motive, so yes, you definitely something's up. Muna looks lost and confused and dazed.
I'm gonna come down here and like, hey Muna, you okay, buddy?
Muna's head like snaps towards your voice. Oh, what, Leonard? Is that you?
Yeah. Muna, you been hitting the rum up there?
Leonard. And goes for a hug.
I do like, you know, he hugs me, but my arms are like open and like in surprise.
Oh, it's not like one of these where you push him. Okay, off the boat. Okay, like a matador.
Now that you mentioned, I do have improved trip.
Yeah, improved trip. You just, just like duck to the side real quick and then push him up.
That is still an outdated feat, Dante.
No, I mean like the combo feat from the new book,
Oh,
the elephant book.
Yeah.
I can't swim. All right.
These dexterous maneuvers.
So, yeah, the Muna hugs you so tightly. Takes in
Muna,
your scent.
this is getting weird, Muna. Kind of like
missed
try
you,
to push him
Leonard.
off a bit.
Sure, you push him off and Muna comes apart. Like, don't you? Oh, right. I look like Muna. It's me, Sundara. You hear
Another
Cog
kind
like,
of-
what? Yeah, it's Sundara.
Do I know about the soul stone? Remind me.
Hell no, you don't know
Nope.
about no fucking Soulstone. The guy who was trying to teach everyone got sucked into it himself.
But Muna like never told me, and like that he channeled
The
Centaur or
only
something.
person who knows is Briar.
God damn Briar. Alright. Now then Leonard just has kind of like first like for a second surprise face, then kind of like agitated, and just looks at Muna like, Muna, that's not funny.
It's not supposed to be funny. It's me, Sundara.
Are you?
Ask me a question. Anything that Sundara would know. Or I would know.
Alright, fine. Alright, and the night of... I don't remember actually, like when they slept together, when was that? Before? Right before, like, the... we went to the island, or was it even before that?
What does that mean? Oh, the
Like,
night.
when yeah, when they slept together, was that like the night right before, like the death fog? Or
Yeah, that
was
was
it even before that?
that was still that was Paradise Island.
Right.
That's why Leonard called it Paradise Island.
No, Pair of Dice Island. We're not called it Paradise Island. Alright, so the night before we went to Goat's Head, Sindara and I spent the night together. But how did it start out? And let's just say, like, it started out like, you know, they both went in for a kiss, but they like did a thing where they like both leaned on the same side and they like butted heads.
Ah, so you pretty much answered the question that you gave to Sundara yourself.
No, this is me saying it. Like Dante saying it. Like
Oh,
what
that
happened.
was the answer. Okay.
Yeah. Like
yeah.
that's the answer.
Okay, I was
Like
like,
if
I
it's
was
just
confused for a
Muna,
second.
Muna would just probably say, "Oh yeah, we fucked," or "We made
Yeah.
love," or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Sundara would relay that. Like, you just seemed a lot more higher than usual. And we both hit our heads together like goofballs. I still remember
His
that.
eyes kind of go wide. And he's like, just in his head, he's thinking either this is actually Sandara or Muna spied on us. Maybe it's Kuga.
Which is disturbing thought.
Yeah.
What is the depth of this man's depravity? Who do we have on this ship? What the fuck? He's like the creator
was
of
an
Girls Gone
asshole.
Wild. The
I know
world's
he was a
biggest
degenerate
Chad.
asshole.
Yeah, he's the world's ass, like the biggest Chad asshole in the world. Okay. Well, I mean, you know, Sandaro just kind of looks at you like, I guess no one has told you yet about the stone. This, Sandara holds up a pale orange rhombus shaped stone. Crystal stone. It's like, it's not like a crystal, like where it's like translucent. It's very opaque. But you can tell like just from the texture of it, it's not like fully rock. It's like one of those crystal minerals.
Like Leonard is still kind of just in shock, kind of like looking, just trying to process. And just kind of looking at the stone, and he wants to like say what is it, but like words just won't come out. It's just kind of like his lips kind of like quivering a bit.
Cog is gonna perk up. Hey, if that's you, Sandara, then tell me what temple you are you're from. And Muna snaps his head over to Cog. Who told you that? I never told you that. The only person I've ever told you that was to Rosie. And that's because we fucked.
Does Rosie sleep with everyone?
Pretty much.
Well, I mean, it's a pirate ship. Don't, you know, ships don't judge. You're very limited in your scope of
What
people.
happens on the ship stays on the ship.
It doesn't apparently. It doesn't. Yeah. So how do you know that, Cog? Did Rosie spill? Like Cog's like, he looks a little more blushed and diminished. Like, I can't. Yeah. I mean, but we're just trying to
I
do.
also fuck Rosie.
we're Eskimo brothers.
Oh, I'm Spartacus.
And then like Adal and Giles on the deck, they're like, we all have done it with Rosie.
Yeah, just last night.
When? When?
The Afric in the Iron Stone is like, I've also. This
Old
Rosie
Morag
fella.
just pops out.
You know
into
when we
existence.
kidnapped
So did
Cog
I.
and Rosie? Yeah.
Yaknath. I have also. Anyways, so
Old Morag
Cog-
like pops in, says so did I, and then he switches to Granny Morag, and so
Rosaka
did I.
rolls up and is like, I was forced to do it as well.
not by choice, not by choice. Okay, so Muna look, you know, with that knowledge, like Muna looks back over to you, Leonard. I guess Muna was supposed to tell you what it was, or Briar. Briar was there too, but it's just not me. This stone, it sucks in the souls of, well, whoever I guess dies nearby, and well, there's somebody else in the stone as well. Not so pleasant.
I think at this point, Leonard just kind of like hugs Muna / Sandara,
Oh,
like a big hug, and just kind of like with
She
tears
returns
in
the
his eyes,
hug.
just says, "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I let you die."
it's okay. You didn't let me die. That means that you let me live before? No. Look, I lived as I lived. And I took adventure and I took risk. It's as my goddess asked me to. And my body might be dead, but I'm still here. Well, it feels like it, except for wait. And she looks down at like, you guys are touching middle parts. I think you and Muna are around the same height too. I don't think there was like a huge difference in your height.
How tall is Muna?
I don't know. I don't fucking know. How tall was not Leonard?
Mickle.
Leonard is 186.
Mikkel is also, I mean, not Mikkel, fucking Muna is also like 183, 184. So not that much shorter, you know. You guys are around the same height, right? So there's this uncomfortable press against your middle area, and Sundaro's like, "Oh, I am in a man's
Dude.
butt."
Is she/he getting excited? Is that what you're saying?
No, I mean nothing like that. That would be kind of fucking weird and pretty kind of awkward to think about in terms of if it was true. Like, how would that be? That would probably be a very strange and new experience for anyone. Anyways, not like that. But she is like kind of very out of nowhere kind of realizes what body she's in. Not just like the middle area, but you know, in the chest area too. And like she just realizes she's like hugging you the second time. Makes it kind of sink in, like she's in a different body. Do you think Muna is going to be upset? Well, he's definitely going to be upset if he's inside that stone with Afric, the two of them. Well, actually, maybe because they can talk about magic. Afric, all he talks about is magic. It's like just non-stop with that guy. Ah, it's terrible. If
Well,
fish,
you're trapped
fish
in that
god,
stone with
magic.
Afric?
Yeah, it's awful. I mean, he's not such a bad guy when you get to know him. He's got a pretty sad story, I guess. It's not like he didn't set out to be like the messenger or the right hand man of a fish demon. But you know, things happen. And did you know this? Afric actually saved Yaknak from dying. I think in the contest of power, Afric might have actually been scarier. We just got him because, like, you know, he was already hurt. But anyways, yeah, he's not as bad as you think he is.
This is a lot to process.
He knows a lot about magic stuff. So if you ever,
No, he doesn't.
Does he know a way?
He explicitly said he wasn't a nerd. He's bullshitting you, Sindara. Don't believe him. He's just pretending to know.
but, well, I mean, compared to you guys, like he's probably pretty knowledgeable.
Wait, your soul is still here. That I think that means we can get you back. We can resurrect you.
Is that? I don't know. How would we do that?
I mean, I think we need like a piece of you.
Cog is us. Like, what the
A lot of money.
fuck? Why are you in Muna's body though? What happened? Oh yeah. I don't know. Shrugs. I wonder if this is permanent. What did Muna do again? Like, what kind? He would do. He does magic, right? What's a spell that he would cast? Was it oil or something like that? Do you guys remember?
Summon monster, enlarge.
Someone. Oh, enlarge. I think I've seen that before. Here, let me give it a shot. Is this? Am I doing it? You getting bigger?
Something else is getting bigger.
Why?
I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it.
Yeah, I don't
But,
blame you. I almost made the same joke.
I guess it didn't work, huh?
No, I think you need some magic words.
Well then,
Batu,
Batu,
Marana.
Marana,
Nikto.
Nikto. Yeah, that didn't work. Enlarge. Nope, didn't work. Drink. Nope. What was the name of that shadow thing that would follow us everywhere? That we just kind of all just got used to, even though it was,
I never got used to that thing.
yeah. What was that name? Shadow?
Skooga.
Skooga! 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 Nope.
Try whistling for it.
No, I can't whistle.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Skooga would behead you.
Yep. Well, it seems like I'm here, but I'm not actually here. I don't know. I can't
Wait,
make
so
heads or tails of this.
Did you trade places with Muna? Is Muna in that rock now?
I guess I'm hoping. I don't want to be the cause of like anything too bad to happen to Muna, of course. But if he is in the stone, then he's having a very long conversation with Afric.
We're gonna find a way to get you back. I promise, Sandara.
Get who? Me back?
Yes. You do want to come back, right?
Let a doll build her a body.
It's just gonna be like a metal body.
I mean, I don't know what else we're gonna do. It's not like we're gonna find a
Put her
corpse
in
for
the
her to inhabit.
cannon. Yeah, put her in one of those cannons and just have. That's the special one. That's that talks every time. Put her in the ship. It's like your AI navigation system.
Oh, I have Benji's plushie.
That's
That's gonna be
probably
weird though.
that's probably not suitable for a soul.
She can
I'm gonna be-
become
I'm
a
so-
puppet.
I'm sorry, that's not suitable for a soul, man. That's
What do you mean? There's literally a race for it. It's called puppet.
really.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
There's a race of what? Of what? What is the race of what? Like what? A race?
Puppet.
No, not the name of the race. Like what is it for? Like kitsunes are for cat folk. What is this race?
Puppets.
That's small plushies, small toys. Like puppets were simple humanoid mannequins standing 1 foot tall, weighing 6 pounds. They're
Mannequins, so they're just living mannequins.
Yeah, but some of them are like plushies.
Wow. Okay.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. That's like Friday Night at Freddy's, right? Literally.
I don't think it's a playable race in Pathfinder 1, but in Pathfinder 2 you can play puppets.
And they're called poppets. Poppets with like an O.
Yeah.
And now I want to play one. I want to be one.
So you're just
They are-
gonna be
they
like
are
Pinocchio. I want to be
Like
a
this.
real boy. Gepetto, I
Because
want
they
to be a
can
real
look
boy.
however you want them
Yeah.
to look. Oh,
They
this is
usually-
so cool.
They're usually humanoid shaped.
But it's crazy how they're It's crazy how they're a race in Pathfinder 1E. Like, as in, like, this has already been thought of like a long time ago. When this game, like, Pathfinder 1E is like very old, so crazy.
Yeah.
All right, well, yeah. In this case,
They're only 1 foot tall.
yeah,
they're
they're
tiny.
they're small little guys.
That's tiny.
Well, they actually come in both tiny and small variants.
I'm gonna have you guys fight like 100 of them. You guys just been stomping the shit out
That's
of
gonna
them.
be a nightmare to control, though. I made that mistake once.
You just make one large creature a swarm of puppets.
Oh, but
Oh,
that's a
true.
different type of.
Swarm.
That's a different type of combat, though. You don't get
Oh,
that
the
same
imagery's there.
cathartic release when you do like a fireball
I mean, you
against.
could have a couple of swarms and then a couple of individual ones.
Yeah. What I would probably do is I'll just have like zones. And then just like they all do stuff in zones. But anyways, okay. So Muna looks over and like, well, this is awkward. I didn't mean to do this. Maybe I should try to bring Muna back out, right? Like, I feel like I'm invading.
No.
I mean, look, but come on, I could feel, you know, his body, and it kind of feels invasive a little bit. Like, I shouldn't really be, you know, have this knowledge that I do now. I don't know.
Yeah, well, you didn't answer my question.
What's your
Do you
question?
want to come back?
Of course, yeah. But I don't want to come back in well, you know, things like weird thing like I want to come back as myself. I don't want to be Muna or Cog or, you know, or dead body, someone I don't know.
I will see what I can do.
So what should I do? Should we try to find a way for me to go back in the stone? Muna holds up the stone.
I mean, it's up to you. Like, if you ask me, I prefer you much more to Muna.
Yeah, but that's nice. It was good to see you.
Like, before you go, I didn't get a chance to tell you this before, but I don't want to wait and miss another opportunity.
Don't, Leonard, don't. We're gonna have more opportunities. I'm not gone yet. Frankly, I don't even know how to go back into the stone.
Maybe that's for the best for now.
Maybe. Let's just. Muna grabs your hand into his pale, but soft, warm magic caster hand, meaning no hard labor. Little, you know, Muna was never really the laborious type. And brings you to the, I'm gonna say the bow of the ship, but I might be wrong. What's the like the the back part? The stern?
The caboose.
The caboose of the ship.
Aft. I think
Is it the aft or stern? I don't know. It's one of those, right?
the stern
The
is
back
Oh
of the
my
ship.
God.
But I just used simple English.
Stern.
Yeah, the aft or stern.
Aft or stern. So we're both right.
They're both-
And or?
And or stern. Stern, aft, stern, whatever. So she takes you, Muna takes you to the stern where, you know, do you still see Paradise Island? She's like, you guys didn't really make it too far, huh?
Bad weather.
Is that Paradise Island right there? How long have I been gone
Yeah.
for?
I don't really want to say.
Well, it's hard to tell time in there, but it's okay. I mean, it's like I don't really feel anything. You know. No, we don't need like a tutorial or tooltip guide.
Do you remember dying?
I do remember being very scared. The light went out, and yeah, I do remember being very scared. But I was in water, and I told you. Even though I like you, Leonard, I really do. I do love you as well.
You
Romantically.
smiled.
But my first and true love is Besmara. And as soon as my head hit the water, even though I knew I was dying, I wasn't scared because I could hear her whispering to me through the water. And I knew she would have a plan for me. So, was I scared? Yes. Was I worried? No. And here I am, talking to you in Muna's strangely comfortable body. Okay, he's light, you know, like he's got like a good, like, I feel like he'd be more athletic if he tried.
He needs to eat more meat.
I could have made this very much more awkward. It's like, speaking of eating meat, come here. But no, I think that's like very. If you're in possessing somebody, that's probably not what you're thinking of. Or it could be. I don't know.
I mean, she is a man's body now, so maybe.
I don't know. Like, well, she retains her mental traits, the mental stats, her personality and such.
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't know. Like we're getting into
I wa-
like very weedy.
I
like,
watched I watched an interview with like a trans person, like they were a woman and now they're like a man, and they said like the biggest difference is like before they would think about sex like maybe once a month, and now it's like several times a day.
I want to say that's not entirely true. Like, she can't speak for all women. There are definitely probably women out there who have different libidos. So, I mean, to say all females think about sex only once a month is like crazy.
I'm not saying all sex. I'm just saying like that person.
But even once, but you thought about it only once a month? Like, well, I don't even know what that means. Anyways.
I'm not sure if it was once a month, but like, I do remember it was like not that often, but then like after transitioning, it said like several times a day.
It could have something to do with the hormones, right? Testosterone could have definitely a factor in that.
Definitely.
But just because
We have to give extra estrogen to some of the inmates to suppress their urges.
isn't there saltpeter and chemicals that you can just do that with, where it just reduces their libido?
I don't know if
Is that
those are
legal?
but
Oh, is that not
we
legal
give
anymore?
them, I don't think so, but we basically just give them female birth control, the injection.
Like, is that like something they could send to, or?
No, it's like, well, we send the medication out to the cell block. Well, yeah, and then the nurse in charge will give it to the inmates. I don't know how much of it, like, I'm assuming it has to be voluntary, Because I don't think Cal just. Oh no, he says Dante was so shocked he disappeared.
No, that was Nina.
Oh, it's Nina. Sorry. But yeah, no, it's. I don't know, like how much it. I'm assuming that it has to be like voluntary, but because I don't think you're allowed to force drugs on, like force medication on people here, at least.
What have you
Yeah.
seen like what's it called? Sedative.
I mean, they're also on sedatives, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure about everything around it. But yeah, all I know is that is a thing that we do.
That's pretty interesting. I mean, I do believe if they showed like previous, inclinations for sexual assault, then probably, even if it's not,
I
whatchamacallit.
don't know if that's
I
if
would,
it's specifically inmates who are in for sexual assault. I frankly don't want to know.
right,
All I know is that there are a few who are on
right.
hormone therapy specifically.
Or
For
they
that.
just like transitioning because they want to. I don't know. Who knows? But anyways,
I did think of that first,
yeah.
ironically, but yeah.
I mean that
But
like
no,
that's
it's
possible, right?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think the government would pay for that. Though. Not our
that's
government.
true. Yeah, that's another thing too. Like it's like all these guys are just fucking special. They just get to. Okay. Anyways,
Yeah.
all right.
Anyway.
So
Also
there.
makes a funny thought like, oh, if you're on a transition, just get yourself arrested. It's cheaper than like paying it yourself.
Shame.
That'd be nice. If that's the only way to ever get free treatment, get arrested.
That is something that some people do.
Wow.
There's a term for them. I don't remember what they're called, but like where it's basically some people who for like do petty crimes, then they get like a few weeks in prison just so that they can get medication and food.
Generally,
sad.
homeless people in America do
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah, it's because we don't.
only in
our
the
free
wintertime,
healthcare
though.
is so terrible. Our free healthcare is so terrible that they would rather go to prison to get treated than.
Yeah. It's also because
So
like
anyway.
if it's cold in the wintertime, you don't have like you have to pay for public transport to get into those places. So
Yeah.
like they'll try to get arrested
Yeah.
just so that they can have somewhere not cold. Because sleeping in the cold
Yeah.
is actually one of the worst, most miserable things that you can go through.
Yeah.
You're not gonna sleep. But anyways,
I mean, literally comes down to like, I can like rob this place and get away and like pay for like a warm place to sleep, or get arrested and sleep in a warm cell. Win-win.
yeah, but sometimes the cops don't like they're assholes and they're just like, we're not gonna give you what you want, even though we're supposed to, and that's kind of fucked up. But anyways, so you guys, Muna
Back to the
and Leonard,
interesting fictional world.
you guys are looking out into a nice, beautiful sunset. And
Music hit perfectly.
holding hands. And Sundara just simply says, I hope that I can hold your hand again soon. With my own body.
I'll make sure of it.
But Leonard, the moment we find out that that's not possible, if it's not possible, you're gonna have to break this stone and let me go. You have to promise me that.
He like swallows hard, and then looks Muna / Sindara in the eyes and says, I promise.
You are slightly taller than Muna, so Muna's looking up at you slightly. Begins to lean in.
I think
and
I'll
just
do the like.
and then just rests his head on your shoulders and watches after like the long pause. Opts for the less.
Fucking kiss her, you coward. Muna's not gonna know.
But it's not about Muna knowing. It's about Leonard knowing. Every time he looks at Muna, he's just gonna think of that moment. Oh fuck!
Do it for the girl you love. It's worth it.
It's hilarious. I don't know what happened to Nina, but
Oh,
she's
Miko,
missing.
you might want to leave for a moment. Just don't listen. Don't listen to this part.
Leonard's just gonna like hug her and like kind of like do the like what's it called, like when someone's a bit shorter and you like resting their head on your shoulder, you do the like place your like chin over their head kind of thing.
I
Kinda
don't
like a
think
chin hug.
Muna's that much shorter.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Yeah, but you said like he rested like his head on my shoulders, so it's like perfect. Maybe,
Yeah, I mean,
like,
I
lean
get what
down
you're
a bit.
saying. I get what you're saying. And I think you know, like, because like Muna's definitely has to kind of bend a little bit to get his head on your shoulder, right? And you guys are just watching the sunset. You put your chin on Muna's forehead. Somewhere in the distance, you hear Skuga say like "gay." Skuga's like, "I'm gonna have to tell Muna about this shit." And then
Thank God iPhones don't exist.
so this is going on the cloud for sure. Gonna gram this. Anyways, yeah, and it's like a really touching moment. You guys don't know how long you guys have together, but you know, also you just hear Cog like just like, all right, just kind of steering the ship. And with that, we will go ahead and close out the day and fast forward some time. So let me get another D8 roll, and we're just gonna do the rest of the travel as it goes on. Maybe Sindara doesn't leave during that time. So let me get a D8 roll from somebody. Anybody? We're looking for like a 3 or 1 or not 3. Sorry. Don't roll a 3. A 1 or a 4 or 6.
What
6
about
is
a
fine.
6?
Not bad. 6 is better. Okay, so what the hell is going on there? Jacob,
Fireworks.
40 feet, 40 kilometers, if you may, sir.
Alright. I got.
Bum, 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 bum.
There we go. 40.
All right, and then all we're gonna simply do is subtract 2 rations, unless Leonard, you're starting to do your dream feast shit again.
How are reward rations?
We are 17 days, so technically you're at 8 days, around there.
Very good.
Yeah, we're good for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a new spell. It's not
Cool.
really a worry.
Quartermaster's like, ah. But anyways, let's do another D8 for the next day. It's already been 3 days. You guys have been sailing for 3.5 if you count Goat's Head from the day you left. Let's get another D8 going.
Dude.
All right, you can do it, Dante.
3.
Damn it. All right, let's get 20 kilometers on the board with the sea gale.
Oh.
Wow, that looks a lot farther than 20. No, I'm joking.
That was 20 right on the mark.
I'm joking. All right, it's been 4 full days sailing. Somebody else, Jacob. You roll D8 this time. You haven't done that.
All I got.
4 is double speed. You got it directly on the money, so you can go 60 up to 80 feet or 80 kilometers if you'd like. I mean, I guess that's the captain's decision.
I mean, we're gonna hit a junction here. This is 56. Then we no longer have a headwind.
Oh, okay. You no longer have a headwind there.
I don't know if you allow us to go far because that's not the maximum distance.
That is not. I will let you guys go another about 10 kilometers north, which will set you in the right of where Tidewater Rock is, pretty much. So you guys are almost at your destination here by the end of this. The trip.
I just thought of something. Do we have a flag, like a Jolly Roger or any kind of flag?
You do not.
No.
But your
This
ship
was an issue.
was it? Did I make it an issue?
It was like we wanted to signal. I think it was Tomwell or someone, and then I suggested we use like potato sacks as like a makeshift peace flag.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Did it work?
Yeah.
I don't think I don't remember actually.
It did work. I think Brian did some presentation on it as well to make it more.
Or beige.
All right. So I wonder what happened to Nina. She's gone.
Perished.
Maybe the cats destroyed the internet.
She's still online. I don't want to be a stalker, but I could clearly see she's still online. But all right. Okay.
It does say she's AFK.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys are on your last leg of the trek. I would say you probably can reach Tidewater Rock during the night time. However, the landscape is a little bit different than Paradise Island and even Goat's Head and stuff. Here, the rocks seem to be dark, obsidian-like. The waves are definitely rougher. And it's not the same type of feeling in terms of like the sun seems further. There seems to be more clouds. And ever since you've gotten into like this general vicinity, it has been continuously raining. Like storm clouds, your occasional squalls. Anyways,
Does it feel like natural or is it more magical?
I should roll a nature check, knowledge nature, knowledge arcana. It's up to you.
I don't have any of those.
Then you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. And
What about the rest of the crew?
I don't know. Does anyone want to roll?
I think our alchemist has one of those.
Sure.
Or the witch guy, maybe?
But you do know, like some of the folks have actually been on Tidewater Rock before.
Yeah, but the alchemist has a good knowledge nature.
Yeah, roll a knowledge nature for them.
It's a low roll though.
The alchemist Nuovis. He's gonna be like, but I mean, who asks? Is anyone asking them, or is he just volunteering?
Leonard's gonna ask, like, does anybody know about this weather? Is it normal for this place?
Orem knows Tidewater Rock better than I. However, the last few times we visited this place, it's always been like this. I can't tell whether or not it's geographical or if it's arcane in nature. However, it just seems to be. The atmosphere here, or the weather here, sorry, and let's just say the city definitely resembles it in every way. Like swallows hard.
Is this a dangerous place?
Well, I definitely said that. I definitely said it was dangerous. I never said it was safe. It's kind of why I voted for White Moon Cove. It sounded pretty nice there. I don't know why we came here instead. But you know, Orem says it's relatively safe. I mean, it's a city. There's society. You know, like it's not like chaos, I would say. But it's not like it's not ran by the most nicest people in the world. But you know, well, Orem says, like, you know, we've been traveling a long time here in the Shackles, and like Orem says, neutral is pretty much good here, if you can believe that.
Oh, all right.
No, like if you mind your own business and they mind their own business, and you know, there's that's pretty good. A good
That
stat.
sounds good to me.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, you can. So it looks more impressive in the nighttime because you're about to see why. It's because and then you guys all begin to crest into Tidewater Rock as the rain begins to pelt your ship a little bit harder. What you notice is a giant on the bay itself, a giant fortification. It's called Tidewater Rock because there is a castle, primarily this one large tower that dominates the top of this cliff and this bay. However, you'll notice that the cliff itself, the cliffside and the hill on the other side of the cliff, is residential and, you know, kind of civilized, heavily urbanized. And then you'll also notice by the port side where the harbor is, there are dozens of these smaller little islands, some connected by makeshift rafts over a long time, bridges, makeshift wooden bridges, others isolated from each other, with all these little pockets of buildings and communities and things. Cog from the deck says, "Welcome to Tidewater Rock. Never thought I'd come back here again."
Why not?
I mean, it was far. It's far from a lot of places in the Shackles. It's kind of like remote. So they do whatever the fuck they want here. There's not really any law
Cheerful.
besides. the law itself. Yeah, it's more of a place where you probably don't want to rub elbows too much. Just do your business, and but they do have nice things. I mean, they still have nobles and stuff. It's just if you can bear the drudgy weather and disheartened people, that's about it.
Castle looks very cool.
The what?
The castle looks very cool. It's like carved out of the rock.
I mean, it's a place like any other place. At least we can restock, and if we don't like it, we just go an army every way.
So, are we headed to port?
If nobody has any objections. No, let's head to port.
Aaron's just gonna look at the elf that suggested we come here, and like, basically like, yeah, just gonna ask like, this was your plan?
It was this or Isle of Threes.
Or
This-
White
There.
Moon Cove.
White Moon Cove. I've never heard of it. No, wait, sorry.
Wasn't it?
He actually went there. Sorry. White Moon Cove. The partner and him were actually in there for a while. You said you wanted to go to a city. This is the only city nearby. And it's fortified. I said it was fortified. It is, points to the castle, very fortified. And to be honest, the weather and the gloominess makes it worse than it actually is. There's actually a lot of fun to be had here. Like everyone who visits says that, but it's all right.
Right.
If you're into a lot of skullduggery and criminal activities, stay in the water district. And he points to like all the small little islands. Underground fighting. I think there's like a slaver market somewhere around here. I don't know. Last time I checked. Then you have the court district. He points to like the shore area. You know, that's where you want us to get supplies, buy things. You know, they have stuff like that. Points to the hills, like where the cliffside is. Hills district. They have a wizard school there. Archives, all that. And one of the most famous taverns in all of the Shackles is in the hills, the Dragonsboro district, where the top of the castle is. So, not so bad. It is like a major city, but it's remote, so it's a little bit more looser here.
All right.
You've never been, Aaron? I would assume you've came here once or twice on a job. I mean, this is a pretty big mercenary
Well,
hub.
it's remote, isn't it?
Yeah, but people come here all the
So-
time. Huh.
Well, I'm not really from this part of the world, so a lot of places are new to me this side.
Well, let me be the first to introduce you to Tidewater Rock. It's a rock that people want to get off of, but find themselves always returning to for some reason. They're like a crack of thunder
I feel like
for unfinished
I feel like
business.
every island. I feel like every island I've visited down here is a rock everyone wants to get off of.
Yeah. Well, that's because like the
What's
people.
one more rock?
More rock it is. Here, I'll buy you a drink. I know a great tavern. So, can we get off the ship now or what?
Well, we're docking. I wouldn't advise leaving the ship at the present moment.
Okay. So, you guys all dock at the port at the court district. So, you're actually on the shore itself, not the like small little dozens of islands outside. However, you can dock there as well. Where do you guys want to dock actually? There you see that there's a dock for the water district. You also see that there's a harbor for the court district, which is the shoreline. And if you want to get access to like the hills district, you have to go through the court district first. Where do you decide to dock?
As you decide that, I just want to say I unfortunately do have to go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries in there. Of course.
Yeah, it's 10:15 here.
Yeah.
I would love to stay longer. I really would. Sorry, guys.
No worries.
Good.
We'll probably
Right.
wrap up soon anyway, so.
All right. Enjoy. Don't kill off the party while I'm gone.
We'll try.
See ya.
Good night.
Good night.
Disease.
All right, so we'll wrap it up once you guys make a quick decision here.
Yeah. So sorry. We can dock where?
Water district, court district. So like the guy Orem has said that it was not the best area in the water district, like underground stuff, illegal stuff. Court district, they're more like run of the mill, middle of the road, you know, like shops, residentials.
I think it's safer to go to the court district. Like we have actual money, so probably less chance of getting it stolen, and we can actually do legit shopping instead of like underground shopping. And if Muna wants to do some underground shopping, he can do it by himself.
Okay. Jacob, do you agree?
Yep.
All right. So you guys make it
I
to
need
the
to find-
court district, and there you start docking. The harbor master takes a fee. So first, the harbor master will ask you, which is a large human male, sorry, with a bunch of like weird tattoos and piercings all over him. Especially this one tattoo of an octopus eye on like his forehead, which is very, very, very like it stands out. It's very attention grabbing. And he looks at you and he's like, "Oh, welcome to Tidewater Rock. I'm afraid we're going to only allow folks who can pay for harborage at the court district. You can try your luck at the water district if you don't like it. We're going to charge you exactly 6 silver pieces per day. With the candle tournament coming up, if you earn yourself a city's pass, that fee goes down to 1. Understood?"
What's this candle tournament?
I'll get into that later. Just tell me how many days you're staying. Put up a deposit. And if you do indeed get a city pass later, we'll reimburse you. Unless you can't pay, that is.
We can pay. Before, like I said, day, like, remind me, the plan for this place was to like drop off anybody who wants to leave, resupply, and like Muna wanted to do shopping here, right?
You guys are
all
probably going to
some
stay
shopping
here
here.
for a little bit.
Potentially also find a priest if we can. For me and
Priest.
Briar.
And then might be other people who have agendas here as well. Not here
That's
presently.
it. I pay for 2 weeks.
Damn.
I was gonna say a week, but maybe we can do a week. Try to get like the pass if we want to stay longer.
Alright.
All right, week. That's 42 silver, pretty much. 4 gold and 2 silver. You give him the 4 gold, 2 silver.
Yeah.
Seamless chill with the amount of money we have.
It's such a
Yeah,
minuscule
from the-
amount.
Yeah, from the ship fund.
Okay. As you do, the man looks all over you, says, "All right, welcome to Tidewater Rock. There's a lot to go over, so I'll tell you all. When you gather up your crew, you can meet me outside, and I'll act as your introductory guide to the city. Welcome once again to Tidewater Rock. We hope you enjoy your stay." And that is probably where we can end the session for tonight.